So as a lot of you know, throughout the entire story of Far Cry 5, Eden's path is mentioned multiple times. Now, of course, at no point throughout the story does an actual physical path appear. Now, a few days ago, another Far Cry 5 content creator actually reached out to me, which I'm more than likely sure I'm going to butcher her name, so I'm going to apologize ahead of time, but her name is Kia. I will have a link to her channel in the description, so make sure that you guys go and check her out. But she basically showed me the location of the start as well as the entire path of Eden's path. Now, I'm going to show you guys the location of exactly where you start this in the background right now. It's going to be on the right hand side of the road from the big statue of Joseph Seed. Now, once you're at these two cabins, you're going to face towards the giant bridge, and right on the floor on the left hand side, you will find the very first plaque throughout this entire journey. Now, when I say entire journey, I mean this is going to be a very, very long walk, so you better grab a drink, grab some snacks, and get ready. So now, going back to the plaque that you found on the floor, it's going to say number 1, the call. Underneath that, it says, Joseph Seed hears the voice. It calls on him to become a leader to give hope to wayward souls. Now, at this point, this is the very first out of 13 plaques that you're going to find throughout this entire journey. Now, the way that you'll know that you're on Eden's path and you're still going the right way is that on the floor, you're always going to see bloodstains. At some point throughout your journey, the bloodstains are actually going to mix in with white rose petals. So that is the easiest way to figure out whether you're going the right way or not. Now, with that being said, moving into plaque number 2 is going to be the cleansing. Joseph Seed affirms his obedience to the voice by cleansing himself with his own 2 hands, becoming born again. After this one, you're going to travel another maybe 3-4 minutes, and then you're going to find plaque number 3, which says the Father. Joseph Seed's message reaches the ears of his first true followers. They soon begin to call him their father because of his great wisdom and guidance. Now, at this point throughout the path, me and my buddy Clive, which he was actually helping me out through this, we realized that what's being said is the successful things that Joseph Seed has done basically throughout his journey with Eden's Gate. Now, moving into plaque number 4, it says the revelation. The voice reveals the coming collapse and the true purpose of Joseph's ministry, to save our souls from destruction and guide them to Eden's Gate. Now, after this specific plaque, you're going to travel for quite some time until you reach into the plaque number 5 that says the family. Joseph Seed collects his blood family, John, Jacob, and Faith. He anoints them as his heralds so that they may help guide the growing family of believers. After a lot more traveling, you will run into plaque number 6, which says the snakes. Joseph Seed is forced to defend his family from traitors and the unbelievers they bring to Eden's Gate. Now, at this point throughout our journey, Clive was about 100% sure that he knew exactly what was going on, and he instantly told me that these were the stations of the cross. Now, for those of you that know what this is, that's great. For those of you that don't know what this is, that's also great. I'm not here to talk about religion, but if you would like to do the research on it, feel free to go ahead and do so. So from the looks of it, these are the stations of Eden's Gate. Now, moving into number 7, it says the homecoming. The voice guides the Father to bring his disciples to hope, the place destined to be our new garden after the collapse. After that will be number 8, the message. The Father and his heralds begin to share their message with the people of hope, offering them the salvation from the collapse. Number 9 says the sacrament. The bliss is gifted to disciples who are too full of fear and doubt, elevating them to angels who can better help prepare for the collapse. Moving into number 10, it says the threshold. The Father prophesizes that the coming of a white horse is the signal that the collapse is near. Now, at this point, me and Clive actually realized something, that we were going basically around the entire map. We started at the very back of the Father's statue, and we basically made our way all the way around and are now coming in through the front side of the Father's statue. But anyways, we went ahead and continued walking, and we reached the number 11, which says the reaping. Chaos swallows the garden as the first seal is broken. The heretics fight against the family as we collect our final harvest of souls and material goods. Next one is number 12, which is the collapse. The seals are open and fire cleanses the earth. In the gate, our family waits. And then finally, number 13. Now, at this point, you are facing the front of the Father statue, and it says the garden. After 7 years, the gates are open to a changed world and the Father's chosen inherit our new garden. Now, when you look up the Stations of the Cross, it actually says that there are 14 pictures or carvings. Now, unfortunately, we looked around everywhere and we weren't able to find the 14th one, but we kind of assumed that the 14th one would be the statue of the Father itself. I mean, that's what would kind of make sense. Regardless, I found it very interesting that something this massive and this long wasn't used a part of the story, or that there wasn't any type of side mission that actually makes you come through this path. I thought it was extremely interesting that they went as far as to actually make the stations for Eden's Gate. Regardless, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like on it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all types of Far Cry 5, Wildlands, and Ghost War content. Let me know in the comments if you guys would consider this an Easter egg or if you don't. And once again, a huge shout out to Kia for reaching out to me and showing me this. Thank you so much. Like I said earlier, I have a link to her channel in the description down below, so make sure that you guys go and check out her content. Remember, if you guys see anything interesting throughout Far Cry 5, let me know. Feel free to reach out to me. But anyways, like always, I will see you guys in the next video.